Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga class today. Today's session is flow with your feelings. So if you're ever feeling caught up in an emotion, it can be helpful to try to create some space from that emotion so your emotions can flow through you. So in this gentle flow today, we'll be working through some lunges and side body stretches to open your body and soothe your mind. So in this practice today, we want to be the river. We want to embody flowing energy. So notice if you start to become the rock and you get stiff or tight, bring your breath, bring your fluid motions, and ease away any tension so that you can use the wisdom from your emotions rather than get stuck in them. Okay, yogis, we are going to begin in a short and simple meditation, and then we'll be moving through a flowing sequence on the mat together. I've got 2 blocks near me, so grab your props that'll help lift the earth up to you. It might be really great to have 2 blocks or 2 water bottles for some of our side stretching lunges that we'll be doing together. Once you are ready, sit on one of your props, lift your hips up higher than your knees, and let's take a moment to get still and quiet together. Please ground your palms to your thighs or take a mudra of your choice. Then rock your weight back onto the backs of your sit bones until you feel your core engage. From your low belly, lift your heart high. All right, then close your eyes when you are ready. And as soon as you close your eyes, shift your attention to watch the flow of your breath in and out of your nose. And in these first few moments of witnessing your breath flow, can you get a sense of the qualities of your natural breath? Does your breath feel smooth and equanimous? Or choppy and tight? Your breath always reflects the qualities of your nervous system. And each wave of emotion carries data for you to use to help you be in a flow with your feelings and in the world around you, rather than getting caught up in internal disruption, tension, or battles. Take another few breaths. And notice, can you smooth out the transition from your inhale to your exhale? And bring more of an even pace. These smooth, water-like qualities of breath will transition these qualities into how we move and how we flow today. Please bring your hands to unite at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Notice if you've rounded your posture at all, started to sink. Lift up from your seat through your heart. And let your body reflect the light that you know is within you. Sit tall. And set an intention for your practice today. What feelings can you befriend? What can you notice? What do you want to expand? That'll help you be in more of a flow with what's happening within you so that you can flow in the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Surrender your thinking mind to the wisdom within your whole body. Then release your hands to your thighs, open your eyes, and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, we'll begin in child's pose, balasana. So the pose of the child is very low to the earth, and know that you can come back here at any time. If you ever feel a disruption in your breath or your mind, come back to the wisdom of your whole body. Take rest in child's pose. Okay, so slide your props over to the side. Make your way to the back of your mat. Touch your big toes together, then separate your knees nice and wide. Wide enough so that your ribs can slide between your thighs. Then slowly walk your hands forward. Lay your third eye down to the earth. Stretch your arms long. But we're not over-efforting here. In the first position, the opening pose, you want to get a sense of your rhythmic breath. So create your body in a way that allows your breath to freely flow through you. And the breath we use in this vinyasa practice is Ujjayi pranayama. So breathe in and out of your nose at a steady, rhythmic pace. Know that as you commit to this flow of your breath, it has a ripple effect through your whole body, starting to calm your nervous system and enliven your body, your muscles, your tissues, your breath, your energy. Okay, yogis, keep your head low to the earth. Slide both hands off the right side of your mat. You may have to move your bricks, your blocks. Then place your left hand on top of your right. If you lifted your head and your torso like I did, go ahead and reset your third eye down to the ground. Wrap your left ribs down to the earth and breathe space into your left intercostal muscles. The flow of your breath helps to open up any sticky spaces within your tissues, allowing life force energy, prana, to flow through you and for you. Please keep your head low, yogis, and wave your hands over to the other side of your mat. Both hands off the left edge of your mat, right palm on top of your left. Lay your third eye back to the earth. Drag your right hip crease back and peel open your side body on the right side. Big full breaths into your right side ribs. Now slowly slide your hands back to center. Reset your head on the ground. Now crawl your fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. Feel a long stretch from your wrists to your hip creases. Dig your knuckles down into the ground. And when you're ready, rise on up to a tabletop pose. Come onto all fours. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Take a glance at your hands. See that your index fingers are facing straight forward at 12 o'clock or slightly turned out. This will give you more of an opening across your chest, through your shoulders, empowering you for greater mobility. With your gaze down to the earth, gently pull your palms towards your knees, press your knees towards your palms, feel your center, your core light up. Keep a gentle engagement. We'll add on cat-cow. On your inhale, tip your tail up, shine your heart forward, and lift your gaze. Open across your front body. With your exhale, press the earth away, tuck your chin towards your heart, lift your low belly up and in. So ride your inhale. Inhale, open up into cow pose. We use the breath to create the pathway to flow. Exhale, press the earth away, lift your low belly up and in. One more time. Inhale, open up across your front body, look up. Exhale, dig into the earth and lift your power into your core. All right, come back to a neutral tabletop pose. Notice if you're sinking, engage your low belly up and in. It's called Uddiyana Bandha, the core lock. Now extend your right heel back behind you. Press your heel away and give yourself a nice little calf stretch. Notice if your belly started sinking, re-engage your low belly. Breathe into your side ribs, back body, and your front body. All right, now float your right heel up at hip level. And now cross your right foot off the left edge of your mat. So we did with our hands, now we're doing it with our legs. Just a little different variation. All right, when you feel a stretch in your psoas, the connecting muscle from your lower body to your upper body, then crawl your right fingertips a little more forward. Come into a cat variation. Open up your side body on your right side. A couple more breaths here, yogis. Notice where you feel any stickiness within you, any places where energy or breath gets stuck. That's information that's only for you, coming from your body, of more is possible, more life, more flow, more intelligence from your feelings is possible to tap into. All right, come back to neutral tabletop pose. Left side, extend your left heel back. Work your left heel away from you as you wrap your left hip point towards your chest. So we're always creating opposing lines of energy in yoga. And when you expand the line of energy, you open up your tissues for more life force energy to flow through you. And then you can tap into the wisdom that's riding on your breath, through you, in the form of feelings. Cross your left toes to the outside of your right side of your mat. Zip up your low belly. Slightly walk your left fingers forward. Breathe into your left side ribs. When our bodies get stiff and tight just from living life today or repetitive motions like driving or sitting at a desk, we can start to create holding patterns within the body. It happens to all of us. Your time on your mat gives you an opportunity to open up those places within you that have been stuck or tight. Come back to tabletop pose. 3 more rounds of cat-cow. Move everything through you. Inhale, open. Exhale, press the earth away. Asana gives you an opportunity to refresh and reset. And also notice what's underneath the stuckness within your tissues. What's underneath the feelings? What's there for you to listen into and learn? Walk your hands further forward about 6 inches. Tuck your toes. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Look forward to the top of your mat. Bend your knees a lot. Then either take baby steps or 2 big steps up to the top of your space. Feet separated at hip distance. Slide your palms to your shins, halfway lift, gazes down. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your feet, inhale, rise up to stand, sweep your arms out wide, reach high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment in your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Set your drishti, your gaze at your fingertips. And notice how you feel now. After you've woven through an intention into your mindful movement with your purposeful breath. Let's flow, yogis. Lift your gaze to the horizon line. Next inhale, reach out, look up. Exhale, unite your palms together. Exhale, slide them through your center line and fold. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your hands, step back, high plank pose. We'll move through one vinyasa together. You always have the option to hold high plank, drop your knees down, or simply shift to downward facing dog. For the vinyasa, look forward, press to your toes, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. So if you ever find yourself holding or tensing within a pose, open your mouth, exhale, let out the pressure. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb, lower your back knee down. Listen carefully, keep your left fingertips grounded, right hand to your mid-right thigh. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, think cow pose. Exhale, drop your head, think cat. Slightly pull your hips back, squeeze your inner thighs together. Now drop your hips forward, so as stretch. Deep, full breaths here, yogis. Keep the length through your side body. Get even longer as you come through a cow pose again. Lift your gaze. Then exhale with your right hand to your mid-right thigh. Press your hand into your thigh. Twist your chest to the right side of your space. Notice if your left shoulder blade creeped up, slide it down your back. Continue to let your heart lead the way. Nice work. Gaze to the earth. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press down through your right foot. Keep your left arm extended. Slide it up the front wall, then to the sky. Big opening here. Your right hand is here to stabilize you. With your next exhale, lean your left fingertips to the right side of your mat. Side body stretch through your right side. One more big inhale, lift your heart. Listen carefully. Option to stay here or cross over your center line. Prayer twist. Unite your hands at heart center. Take 3 deep rounds of breath here. Notice how you feel within the shape. Notice how deep your breath is. And notice what you feel within the shape. All right, yogis, look down. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Low lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, either vinyasa or downward facing dog. Left side, inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step through. Left hand to your left thigh. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, think cow pose. Exhale, drop your head, gaze to your right knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together, hug into your midline, then drop your hips forward even more. All right, keep your right hand grounded, setting up for the twist. Inhale, lengthen from your tail through your heart. Press your left hand to your mid-left thigh. Turn your chest to the left side of your room. So in twist, we have to lengthen before we get the rotation. And the spine houses all the major energy centers. So we're wanting to open up the body and make space for life force to flow, for feelings to flow. Look down. Next inhale, reach your right arm high. Take it up and back, up and back. Zip up your low belly. Now side lean, right side body stretch. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hook your right arm over your left thigh. Unite your hands at heart center. Deep breaths here. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, pump your belly back to twist deeper. Next inhale, look down. Raise both hands up. Exhale, vinyasa or step back to downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step to your right thumb. This time, keep your back leg lifted. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, Vira 2, Warrior 2. With your inhale, straighten your front leg. Both arms go high, star pose. Exhale, grab your hips. Swivel your heels in, toes go out. Sit deep into your goddess squat. Bring in the water-like quality, so sway your hips side to side. Then find your center. Press both hands to the tops of your thighs. Drop your shoulder blades down your back. Notice if you can slide your tailbone down a little bit more. Then right forearm to your right thigh. Stretch long through your left side ribs. Left hand stays at your left hip. Look up to the sky. Press down through both heels, come through center, switch sides. Get long from your right hip crease through your shoulder, then turn your heart higher to the sky. Nice work. Come back to center, stand tall, turn your toes in, grab your hips, roll your shoulders up and back, big inhale. Exhale, pour forward and fold. Catch your big toes or your heels, drop your head. Allow the flow of life force, energy, to flow from your back down through your skull. And as you breathe deeply, notice if there's anything you can shake off, any persistent thoughts or emotions that have been coming up for you that you can just let go, let it roll off the top of your head. Every exhale is a pathway of release. Come onto your fingertips, halfway lift. Catch your hips, rise to stand. Turn your right toes forward, listen carefully. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana, move through your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. For the left side, inhale, left leg up. Step forward, full crescent lunge as you rise. Into Warrior 2. Star pose, take up your space. Make yourself a channel, an open channel. Feel it all. Now grab your hips. Turn your toes in one more time. Sit deep into your horse. All right, yogis, this time reach your right or left arm up, side body stretch. Switch sides, right arm up. One more time. Press down on your right hip crease, reach up and open, and then left side. Both hands to your hips, stand tall, turn your toes in, this time catch a bind at your back. Inhale, open up, lift your heart high, keep the length through your side ribs, exhale, forward fold with your bind. Drop your head. If this is too much, you can also grab your shoulders, pop your elbows high. Whatever you do, let the muscles in your neck relax. Empower open lines of communication from your head to your heart. Then slowly drop your fingers to the earth, come into a halfway lift. Catch your hips, inhale, rise. Step to the top of the mat. Woo. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Move through a vinyasa, yogis. All right, walk halfway up your mat. Drop down to your knees, cross your ankles behind you, roll over your feet. Extend your legs out in front of you. If you have a block, this is a great place to use a block. You can place it to your thighs or you can place them on both sides of your legs to support your arms. Press your hands down into the earth or your blocks. Flex your feet, lift your heart. Keep the length as long as you can. Exhale, hinge at your hips, hinge at your hips. When you feel that first layer of resistance, that's emotion, that's energy within your body. Use that, listen to it. Drop your head, reach for your feet. You can also use the block to support your head. When you're here, turn your palms up to the sky. Close your eyes and dive deeper into your breath. Notice as you listen to the information flowing up for you from within the pose, you can start to dance with the information and use it for you. Notice where you can get specific and release with each exhale, and where you feel the intentional surges of energy coming up for you. How can you use them? All right, yogis, if you have the time, feel free to stay in this seated forward fold. Otherwise, lift your gaze. Exhale here, sit up nice and tall. Option to go into a traditional child's pose or meet me in a seat. Palms to your thighs, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. And notice how you feel now. Our bodies are sending us divine information. We use the label of feelings, sensation. Notice what's risen up from within you today that you can use to help you flow as you step off your mat and into your day. Please bring your hands to United Heart Center. Sit up even taller. Keep your channel open so that you are the river instead of the rock. One Om, yogis. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Bowing, together we say, Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much for being in this flow together and exploring our feelings today. Please join us for more yoga and meditation here at roundglass.com. We are holistic well-being.